Let's talk about pain, a podcast from the Quebec Pain Research Network. In each episode, we discuss the latest advances in pain research with guests from across Quebec in the health and research communities. Enjoy your listening.
Hi, my name is Catherine Paré. I'm a PhD student working in Mick Sullivan's lab at McGill University. Today I'm going to speak with Shajenth Premachadran, a PhD student at Reza Sharif Naini's lab at McGill University. Shajenth is the director of PAINtalks, an initiative of the QNJPI, or Quebec Network of Junior Pain Investigators. QNJPI is a student-led network of pain research trainees under the umbrella of the QPRN. The QNJPI works to create networking opportunities for its students and promote knowledge translation. Hi, Shajenth. For people who are not familiar with PAINtalks, could you explain a little bit about the initiative?
So, PAINtalks is actually one of the major knowledge mobilization initiatives of the QNJPI. It's essentially an evening of talks surrounding the field of pain, and it's bilingual, free, and open to the general public. The main mission here is to present research advances in the field of pain from the experts themselves. PAINtalks is presented using the same model as TED Talks, which means that the presenters are extremely well prepared by a team of professionals to make an accessible, effective, and digestible presentation.
Very cool. Thanks for that explanation. Could you tell the audience a little bit more about how PAINtalks started?
Yeah, so PAINtalks actually started from a desire to make research and research results on pain accessible and understandable. PAINtalks actually started in 2015, and the first two editions were actually only open to students and professors. But then, starting with the third edition, the event took a different direction thanks to Martin Bordelot, who is a PhD student at Laval University, and Francis Hood, who was a master's student at Sherbrooke University, who wanted to make this event accessible to people living with pain and to clinicians as well. It was then that PAINtalks became open to the general public, and people living with pain are now also invited as speakers at the event.
Wow, very cool. Very cool to hear about that transition. So how has the event evolved since that third edition?
Yeah, so we're currently in our 8th edition right now, so you can imagine it's evolved quite a bit. A lot of development has actually been done to make this event a better experience for our target population, which are people living with chronic pain. From the 4th edition, headed by Carmen Edith Bele Rodriguez, who was a PhD student at Sherbrooke University at the time, a simultaneous translation system was added so that the event would be fully bilingual now. Carmen also developed some new collaborations with patient networks, such as the Association Québécoise de la Douleur Chronique, which is the AQDC, and the Association Soutien d'Information Face à la Douleur, or ACID. And then, also some influential academic networks were also collaborated with, such as the North American Pain School, or NAPS, and the Canadian Pain Society, or CPS. So, for the first time at this edition, we even had a representative from the CPS invited to PAINtalks as a speaker as well. So, Carmen was also able to set up a reward for our best student speakers at this event as well, where they got a reserved spot at the North American Pain School, NAPS. So this summer school actually brings together some renowned experts, all involved in pain research and management, to provide a unique educational and networking experience for the next generation of pain researchers. And now, for the 5th edition, this was actually in the middle of the COVID pandemic, which required a lot of last-minute organization to make the event happen. And this ultimately changed how PAINtalks would be presented for future editions. So for the 5th edition of PAINtalks, this event was actually offered as a webcast for the first time. So during this edition, we developed some new collaborations as well with another influential network, the European Pain School, and another patient network, the Société Québécoise de la Fibromyalgie. And despite the COVID, this edition was very revealing for PAINtalks, where we realized that for people with chronic pain, this online viewing option or format allowed people with limited mobility to actually attend the event. And also, a new reward system was again set up where we offered the winner in addition to obtain a reserve spot, at the European Pain School. Then Monica Seen, who was a PhD student at Sherbrooke University at the time, and I took over the direction of PAINtalks for the 6th edition here. And at this time, we developed some new collaborations with other networks such as McGill in Quebec, and we also improved the quality of the simultaneous translation. For the 7th edition in 2022, headed by Monica, Martin Bordelot, and I, our greatest pride is to have developed a collaboration with the French Society for the Study and Treatment of Pain, which is the SFETD, which is a scientific popularization portion of the SFETD annual congress, where we had the first edition of PAINtalks France, which we were incredibly proud of because our initiative, we saw that our initiative can actually inspire other groups and allow a greater number of people to learn more about pain and the research associated with it. As for the upcoming edition in 2023, I'll leave some element of mystery here, but you can always follow us on our social networks to be informed of any news about the event. The 2023 edition will take place on November 2nd at 6:30 p.m. in Granby, and we invite you to register as a speaker or to attend as an audience member.
Wow, Shajenth, that's incredible. Thank you for all of that information about the history of PAINtalks. And am I correct in understanding that you managed to offer this event completely free?
Yes, actually. For us, it's really important to offer our event for free. Our main motivation is to help people living with chronic pain. The mission here is to offer scientifically validated pain-related information and to provide as many resources and information as possible for as many people as possible. We know that not everyone's financial situation is the same, so we want to be as inclusive as we can. So to offer the event for free, it's a real team effort. A total of 11 people in the PAINtalks committee and 12 people in the QNJPI board of directors are actually involved in the organization of PAINtalks, and all of them are volunteers. We do a lot of fundraising to help us with this event, and thanks to the generosity of our sponsors, we are able to pay all of our suppliers and expenses associated with PAINtalks without ever having to actually compromise on the quality of the event. However, this is still a fairly expensive event, so we are very proud to be able to raise so much money and are always open to new collaborations. So please don't hesitate to contact us at Contact QNJPI, that's CONTACT, in caps lock, QNJPI @gmail.com.
You heard it here first, folks. If you want to be a part of this amazing, amazing event, you can either be part of the event as a speaker or an audience member, or actually be part of the sponsoring of this event. Thanks, Shajenth. And for PAINtalks, what's the long-term plan? Any future goals?
Yes, so for our team, knowledge mobilization is so important. We believe there is a need to bridge the gap between scientific research and the general public. Being pioneers in our field, that is in terms of sharing scientific work with the general public, we'd like to inspire as many organizations and institutions to implement this in their events as well. This is why we are so proud of our collaboration with the SFETD, and we hope to further develop these kinds of collaborations in the future.
Thank you so much, Shajenth, today for introducing us to this incredible, incredible initiative. I'd like to let the audience members know that it's possible to view previous years of PAINtalks events on YouTube by searching PAINtalks. That's PAINTALKS on YouTube. Some really awesome stuff there. If you want to know more about the Quebec Network of Junior Pain Investigators, feel free to check them out on their social networks or visit their website at www.QNJPI.RQECD.com. All of this information is in the episode description. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Let's Talk About Pain, and see you soon for another one.
Thank you for listening to Let's Talk About Pain. Don't hesitate to subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and to share the podcast with your friends. For more information, visit our website at QPRN.ca or our YouTube channel by searching Quebec Pain Research Network. See you next time.